I know she's awake early. And I think we're live. So good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Deb is, I don't know, have her energy pill.
Hey, I was watching the chat and I saw that some of y'all are working on your second cup of coffee. It's my second cup too.
Yeah, mine's sitting over there. I should get it.
Mm-hmm. Good morning. I hope you all had a good 4th of July. And I see a couple of you in here. So Rita was in here. Not sure if she's still here. Melanie, Melissa, Deb, and Rowena, Bernice, Mike, and Annette. We saw Sheila. I have to scroll through here. Sheila. And I think that's it for now. Oh, Joyce. Good morning, Joyce. Melanie, did I say hi? Hey, Liana, how are you? We were just talking about you and how productive you are. We were having a side conversation before we went live. Yeah, Deb's in the dark. Deb is in the dark.
So am I, partly.
Hey, Sharon, how are you? Long time no see. So, y'all doing okay? What's going on? Second cup, chicken coop clean, dogs fed, and we'll be walking them shortly. Bernice,
Wow.
you have been productive as well.
She got a lot done.
Wow. So, have y'all got some sewing done this morning? Have y'all been up sewing?
No, not this morning.
No. You're lucky I'm here.
Oh, you're going to show up for me. You're going to show up for me anyway.
I know.
Oh, so
I thought about sewing first.
You what? What'd you say, Deb?
I thought about sewing first, but I changed my mind real fast.
I got sewing done, and that's all the sewing I'm going to get done this morning. Good morning, Joyce. How are you this morning? Thanks for dropping in. So before we get started, I wanted to show you what my giveaway will be for the ornament Christmas in July. I'm going to make it just a little bigger. So if...
Oh, cute.
Yes, I don't know if you can see it, but if you win, this is going to be my giveaway for the Christmas in July. It will not be assembled. You will have to assemble it yourself. And
That's cute.
And so go ahead and watch all the videos. There's a video that I put out with my ornament instructions, and you have to comment on that video to be able to enter the drawing. So that will be my giveaway for the grand prize. Now I do have an additional giveaway for whoever I choose on my channel to be the semi-finalist. It's cute. I didn't put it together. Thank my hubby, who I just gave him these pieces and said, can you put them together for me? So, ladies, what y'all been working on? Sheila, you want to come up? I posted the link. If I need to post the link again, anybody's invited to come up. We just need to see your face. Phyllis is welcome if he wants to come up or she wants to come up. A sewing machine for a kitty. Yes. You know what? It actually works too. So you can the treadle part works and the needle goes up and down when you turn it. So it's got little rotors in it.
That's cute.
So you're awful quiet, Deb.
Yeah, Deb.
Oh, yeah.
Did you go back to sleep?
No.
I've been up since 4.
I got more sleep last night than I have in a week.
Good morning, Brenda. Mike, it's 90 in your house?
Ooh, that's,
Mm, mm,
Yeah, it's
no.
horrible having the AC out.
yeah,
Mm.
your AC's not working?
No, it broke the other day on him.
Oh, no.
Mine is.
Oh,
Mine's freezing me out. I had my little space heater on this morning.
Oh. Yeah, I went outside for a little bit. It's cool, really cool out. It feels like fall. But it's supposed to be
So
85 today.
So Melanie, the instruction is you can comment on for all the people, all the creators that are participating. If you want to enter their drawing, you have to follow their rules. And I think most of them have made a video that you need to comment on. If you only want to, comment on several people. I don't know what Deb is doing. I'm still waiting on Deb's video.
So am I.
Mike, I'm waiting on my video. Good morning, Denise. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, it's everybody's. Now on mine, you have to comment on the ornament video. And that's how I can keep everybody straight, because there is a question. And so you do have to answer the question in order for you to be put in the drawing for the semifinalists. And I believe Mona's is the same way. And So Blessed by Jess is the same way. There's a couple who have already put out their videos. So you just have to kind of follow them along.
Yeah, they're all the overachievers that stuck theirs out right away, Lisa.
Some of us had to do the video because we never know when we have time. And so that was one of the first things on my list was I got to get this video done. And
Lisa's very well organized.
Leanna, my material for the Christmas in July with Kelly will be here Tuesday. I just got an email last night or this morning saying it'll be here Tuesday. It was supposed to be here Monday, but not coming until Tuesday. So, like I say, I'm always the last one. So, y'all better be good with everything.
And this message is for Sharon. I know she's not on here now, but if you watch this, Sharon, she won the prayer book or the prayer journal that Janice from The Right Way published, and she won it. I sent it to her, and it is on the way back to me. Because it said the address was incorrect. So I just went ahead and purchased another one from Amazon and had Amazon send it directly to her with the same address, and it was delivered. So I'm sorry if Sharon, if you're watching, that it took so long to get to you. I don't understand about the postal service, but it was the same address, and it says that it's being returned, and I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know where it's at.
The Postal Service has got problems all over the country.
Yes, they do.
We have them here.
Yeah, I just don't know. But it was the same address, so I don't. It was really disappointing because I hadn't heard from her, and I went to track the thing, and it's like error on the way back. I'm like, where's my package?
Weird.
Where's my package? But Amazon delivered it in 2 days. Straight from Amazon, it was delivered in 2 days. I just don't understand. Bernice, you got to catch up on videos.
Yeah, Mike says he's the one going to be last.
I don't know, Mike. We're going to have a race to be the last one, I think.
You have until the 15th.
Leanna says she's drowning. He's still.
Is it raining? Is it raining there?
No, she said, yes, Deb, how's Christmas in July treating you? LOL, I'm drowning.
Mm.
Her and I both have too many different Christmas in Julys going
Mhm.
on.
Oh, really?
Because I'm doing the one with you guys, and then I'm doing the one with Kelly, and then I'm doing Cake Pop, and I have that Christmas quilt that I have all cut out, but I haven't sewn any on it because I've been doing all this other, and I'm in the process of getting these new cameras set up. They don't fit on the tripod that I had, so I had to order another one. So that's another reason that my Christmas in July video keeps getting put back.
It's okay. It will get made. You have an excuse. Mike has no excuse.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, he has a good camera set up.
He does, and he could have just did the video, do his ornament video when he was with Donnell yesterday and say, well, I'm taking numbers and orders. Let's just go ahead and knock this video out.
Yeah.
Oh. So, what y'all been working on? Any new projects? I want to know about new projects. Any new patterns?
I think my next one is that one that Rita was doing. What's it called? Sunday Drive.
Sunday Drive, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's my next one.
I ordered that one.
Isn't Bernice, didn't she say she's working on that too? I thought I saw that on the chat.
Yeah, she was going to work on it, and mine should be here, I think, Monday.
Bernice, did you get that vacuum? It is, I was surprised for the price, and it is really compact, and it's chargeable, so there's no cords. And I blew out my whole computer. I blew out my, I cleaned out my computer because you know in the back of your tower how it gets really dusty. So I was able to suck all that up, and don't blow into your sewing machine. So I'm not, don't blow into your sewing machine, but any beauty equals procrastination. Yeah, I really like
a laptop and a prayer.
A laptop and a prayer, yeah.
Oh, just do what everybody else does. They just use their phone to capture that bit.
Oh, Bernice did order that book too. Mine's coming Tuesday for the Sunday Drive.
Liana is working on a lot of private quilts.
Working on the Villa Rosa pattern candies.
Yeah, I was watching that yesterday. I'm with her on a lot of her lives. Because she's another early morning girl, you know.
Yeah, she is.
She is, and she comes on like for 40 minutes and she starts a quilt and finishes it. So, nobody can say that I'm an overachiever. Liana,
I always said Leanna was.
Jean wants to know what template you use for your quilt behind you, Lisa.
So I use the Lori Holt Crazy Quilt paper. And it is like freezer paper, so everything is exactly the same. You just cut on the lines, sew it together. When I sewed it together, I didn't press it or anything until I got all the blocks done. And it took from cutting to sewing it, it took 7 hours. And if I could have quilted it, but I had another quilt that I was working on. So you can actually get that one. If you have a full weekend, you can start it and finish it in one weekend.
What was the quilt you had up there before that one?
Well, you mean this one?
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Now this is the quilt. It's a Lori Holt block, And that is the quilt that I made. I made the top and finished it about close to 2 years now. And it is the quilt that made me learn how to want to learn how to free motion quilt, because
Okay.
I didn't want to do straight line quilting on it. And
Mhm.
so I put it aside to learn how to free motion quilt. And I think I'm prepared. I can go ahead and quilt that now. So
Mhm.
it is.
What is it called?
It was. I can't
See,
remember all.
she
I
does
can't
them
remember.
so fast she can't remember.
I
Yeah,
don't.
she makes so many of them. She
Yeah,
can't remember the
I
name.
don't remember, but it's been 2 years, and it was
Mhm.
from her little book
Okay.
that had baskets and everything else. And this was one of the blocks, and I just chose to make the same block with that.
It almost looks like that magnolia pattern that I did, except for the center's different. But the
Yeah,
petals, like the petals look the same.
I think the block. I think it's an 18-inch block, a
Yeah,
20-inch
they're
block.
big.
It's a
Yeah.
real big. It's a real
The
big
one for
block.
magnolia is too, or 15, 18. I can't remember which.
But I'm keeping this one. It's not. I'm keeping that one because it's just kind of a memory of what pushed me to start free motion quilting,
Yeah.
and I'm glad. But it's a giant block. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
giant block. And then I do.
Fast.
And then I like the easy ones for
Yeah.
the charity quilts because you
Yeah.
can just throw them together,
Yeah.
like the 3-yard quilts. You like
I
the
like
Sharon?
it.
You like Sharon? You like the colors on this one? These are really fun for kids. I try to keep it really bright when you're sending it to children, um, just so it's bright colors. I like those bright rainbow colors for kids. And then I still have my polka dots that I need to do, but I think I'm going to do the split Ohio Star with my
Oh,
polka dot.
I like the
And
Hawaiian star.
yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then I did
Oh
get some
wow.
Kansas, I did get some Kansas trouble from that place that's not to be mentioned, that we can't say its name. Mike, I didn't see you on there last night. I did buy some things from them. Yes. Oh, and Mike, I hope you're practicing for your peel off, for the great peel off. But yeah, I got the Kansas trouble, and the only reason why I got it was because I kept hearing you all talk about it, and Rita talking about it, and Sheila just talking about it and talking about it.
I've never had
We,
Kansas trouble. They're a lot darker
Yeah,
colors.
I like the colors.
Browns and the
Yeah.
yeah, I was going to. I have a pattern that I'm working on, and I was going to use um, this other bundle that I have, but I actually might make it in this because I love. So, Jean, the 3 quilts that I have 3 quilts that are going to Sew Yeah. I just sent 3 quilts to Janice. I sent 6 quilts to Debbie in Quilt Effect. And I sent 7 quilts earlier on in the year to a place in Texas. Yep, if you buy from Sew Yeah, you get a variety because you just can't help yourself. You just go and buy, buy, buy. I didn't buy that much last night. I just bought a few things last night. I was too tired. And Mike, you need to get back on the bus. You need to get back on the bus with Sew Yeah. No, there's a lot of good places that I want to buy from, and I just haven't because I want to do I want to do soft squares. Is
Mm-hmm.
it soft squares? I want to
Yeah.
buy for her, and
Yeah.
so I need to go ahead and get an order together for her. But that
Every
means that
Monday night, I think I'm gonna buy from her.
Hmm?
Every Monday night, I think I'm gonna buy from her, but I don't.
I don't always get to watch her, and I need to just go to the website and get a few things.
Lisa's gonna have to keep working to support her addiction.
I have to. Oh, and I made a bag. I am so proud
That
of
is
my
cute.
bag.
That is
And
really
you don't
cute.
understand, I do not make bags. I hate zippers. I can do a basic zipper, but I'm so proud of that bag.
And she did 2 zippers on it.
Mm-hmm. One inside, one.
Yes, there's a zipper. There is a zipper inside. It's really big, but I also kept the quilting. You can't see it. I kept all the quilting exposed, the underside of it, because I thought it was so pretty, the back of the quilting. So I'm really excited
That's a
about
nice
that.
big bag.
It is, in case I ever go fabric shopping.
Yep.
And I told my husband that I wanted to this fall that I wanted to go and find some quilt stores in Alabama
Mm-hmm.
because there's a route and there's several quilt stores, and I said I would really like to just do a quilt store hop with him for a weekend
Mm-hmm.
and work our way down, spend a night somewhere, and come all the way back
Mm-hmm.
and catch
That'd be
other
fun.
stores.
We went to one Friday. It was way out in the country in a big red barn. It was really, really neat.
Melissa was on a 3-month streak and broke it on boutiques the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
They had a good price on Blake boats too yesterday. I think it was $68 for 10 yards of Riley bait. Thanks, Sharon. I'm really proud of it because, like I said, I do not do very many bags. I can do those little things that does not require much with the zipper. But I was practicing on those hexies. I wanted to conquer the hexies, and I was practicing on it. And I said, well, I can just turn this into a bag. And it took me hours because I had to figure it out. I mean,
Yeah.
at one point I almost cried and said, well, how is this zipper supposed to go on? So
I don't mind zippers.
I still want a long arm. I would love a long
Oh
arm.
yeah. I don't have any space for a long arm.
Yeah. Y'all just pitch in and get me a long arm. I was looking at this portable building that cost $5,000 from someplace or another, and it was 450 square feet. It's a tiny home, and I showed it to my husband. And I showed it to my husband. I said, "Are you going to buy this for me? Just kind of plop it down." I said, "I don't need running water or anything. I can run in the house." And he said, "No." He said, "What are you going to do? Just live out there?" Hey, Zaza. The Fabric Mountain is turning to Mount Everest. It's so easy. It is so
It
easy
is
to do.
easy.
Yeah, Bernice, that's what I need to do. And I just have to talk my husband into it because I think after the first store, he may have enough, of going quilt shopping. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
maybe if I promise to feed him along the way, he will. Maybe we can go fishing. Maybe I can get some fishing time and he'll be happy. If we can get some early morning fishing, then I'll go shop do my early Christmas shopping.
Mount Everest.
So I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm not doing Monday nights anymore. Did you hear that? I'm not gonna do my Monday night lives.
I heard that.
Yeah, I just can't do it. It is just too much. Mike,
It's
just to let you know, good morning, Michelle. YouTube is a job. I mean, it is a job. It is
I
very
don't know how Rita does it. She's all the work she's got to do.
Mike, it's just so hard. I'm so tired at 8 o'clock at night, and I feel like I'm just going blah 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 the whole time. My mind can't function, and then you can't turn it off.
Mhm.
You know, after you're done with the live, you just can't go straight to bed. You sit up for another hour or so. Michelle.
I'm really impressed that Sheila's here this morning.
Although I haven't seen her comment.
Oh yeah, she did. Way back when she came
Yeah,
in.
way back because she said it was raining. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really hard. Mike, I
Yeah,
would rather
Rita does find ways to multitask. She can get more done in a day than I can in a week.
She can
yeah,
get more done than I can even think about.
yeah,
All the
I
canning she does and everything.
my best time is before 2 o'clock. Anytime after 2 o'clock. So I would much rather do a video at 4 o'clock, tape a video at 4 o'clock in the morning and have
Yeah.
my evenings free so I can watch other content creators and just sit down and relax.
Yeah.
Especially I think there was one Monday that I came on and I didn't get off work until 6:45. So I was rushing around trying to get some food
Mhm.
made for my husband so I could feed him. And then, you have to start the video, have some content, and it was just so much. Yeah, Zaza, it's not supposed to be a chore, and
It's not.
I love quilting, and quilting is for
Mhm.
my mental health,
Yeah.
and I do not want a second job. I mean, I just do not want a second job. I like doing what I do. I love the Sunday mornings, and actually, I was talking to Deb about it, and I was like, "Deb, should I? I'm good. I'm thinking about it." And she pretty much said the same thing, which was, just give up the Monday night. And I said, yeah, I mean, there's so many content creators out there. You're not going to miss
Mhm.
me. And I get to enjoy everybody else. So, Mike, Monday nights are free. We know Deb can't do it on Monday nights, but Monday nights are free, Mike and Michelle. There's a spot at 8 o'clock at night.
Nope. I'm done for by 5, 6 o'clock. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'm in the chat on
Mm-hmm.
when you go live. I'm there, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't get me on a panel then.
Yeah.
Rita's always trying to get me up on the panel at night. Sorry, I just don't do the night ones.
I'm done by 9 o'clock. I've had it. So
Yeah, Rowena will get on there. Hey Marie, how are you doing? Rowena will get on Rita's and Mona's during the day, but
okay.
she's an early morning riser too. So,
Yeah. Yep.
you know,
I can
and
do the day.
I really have to watch my tongue because sometimes things just pop out and then you can take it back. You can take it back.
Yep. Yep. Mike, I'm in bed by 9:30. Me too.
Yeah, I'm by 9 o'clock, I'm just kind of,
And I don't even have to go to work anymore. So
yeah.
I was falling asleep last night at 8 o'clock.
yeah. I could sit down in the chair about 8 o'clock and doze off.
I was even rubbing my husband's hand And even with being asleep, I was still rubbing his hand. He said he thought I was just looking at my phone. No, I was.
I fall asleep at 8 o'clock on my magic chair. I
Yeah.
really do. I'll pop like
Yeah.
my earbuds in, so I'm watching somebody that's on, and half the time I miss what they say. And
Yeah.
Rita is coming on later. I can't even
Yeah.
stay up for
If
Rita's
she
live.
comes on 9 o'clock our time, and that's the end for me. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's she's coming on a little bit later, and I have to watch her the reruns in
Yeah,
the
me too.
replay in the
Me too.
morning when I'm sewing or something. I just can't do the nighttime.
I never was a nighttime person. I was always early morning.
I was nighttime when I worked
Mm,
because
Mm-mm.
I like hitting that snooze button in the mornings.
Not me.
And now
I was still up by 4 o'clock when I worked and had to be worked by 5:30.
Hi, Marie. I watched your video this morning.
I don't know if I'm more tired now than when I worked out away from the home. Because when I worked away from the home, I didn't sew or anything else. I was too busy, going to and from work, going do my errands on my way home from work, or so I didn't have all this. My daughter works 7 to 7 or 6 to 6 at night, and I do not know how she functions with her 3 kids.
No.
I mean, and the kids actually stay up late. And she says that it works better that way because then she can sleep in for a couple of hours when she gets off work, and then the household is awake and they don't eat supper until 8 o'clock at night. I'm like,
I can't-
no, man,
I
that's
can't do that.
bedtime.
I
That is
can't do that.
bedtime.
That's bedtime. So
Yeah.
what? They still stay up late when schools go when they're in school?
Well, they're homeschooled.
Oh, okay.
So they can work their schoolwork anytime. It's really flexible, which works with her schedule. Homeschooling, I don't know how she would do it if they were in public school.
Yeah,
And
really.
I mean, somebody would have to be there she would be there in the afternoon when they got off the bus. I don't think she would be there in the morning when they were on the bus. And then it's like one week she works 4 days, one week she works 5. It's just something else.
I don't know how she does it and homeschools and works and has 3 kids. I don't know how she does it.
No. I had 3 kids and a full-time job, and I couldn't do nothing else.
Marie, see, we're about the same. Everybody on this panel are early morning risers, and we go to bed early. And my husband's pretty much, he gets up early and he goes to bed early. So, but now when the kids are with me, it is really hard because they want to stay up till midnight.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, I almost feel like I got to put a chain on them. Like, don't run around, don't leave the house. And then days, because when you don't have kids in the house and then all of a sudden they're there, you're up and down all night long checking on them.
Mhm.
Good morning, Joe. How are you? But yeah, I am taking today off. I've enjoyed my short vacation.
It goes by fast when you're working, though. You think, oh, I got 4 days off. It goes by so fast.
And I was not as productive as I thought I would be.
Yeah.
I wanted to get so much more done, and
Yeah.
I did not.
You got plans up here, but
Mhm. Yeah, so I didn't get everything I wanted done, and I'm still waiting for somebody to donate $1 million to my retirement fund so I can retire.
Marie, I'm with you. those Soya people, they're on too late. They talk over each other. It's just so chaotic for me. I do not enjoy watching that.
See, I think that's the kind of chaos I like. But I'm used to having all this conversation going around and all these meetings that I'm in and trying to discern what everybody's saying. So
Mhm.
it doesn't bother me, but I can only watch them the first hour. So if you're not selling me what I want the first hour, I'm just going to miss out the last 3 hours of
Mhm.
that live. I like their pop-up day live. When they do the pop-ups during the day because I can order stuff from them. I can stay awake for the whole time. Yes, Mike, when they have the 101 thing, it's like who can get that number in the quickest. And when they call my name and say I got it, it's like a rush. It's like, "Oh, I won that. Now how much did I spend?" That's right. We fight over the polka
Right, for polka
dots.
dots. Mona's with you right there. She likes polka dots.
Thanks, Joe. I
You
love the
see, Michelle jumped off the bus last night at Soya.
What did you buy, Michelle? I didn't. You must have been on there after I got off because I didn't see you buy anything. But I generally go in there for their 108s. It's just
Yeah,
easy and you know how much it's going to cost. And I think I've said it before that I prefer to use a 108 backing
I
than
do too.
trying than piecing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't like piecing. I'll tell you
Mike,
another thing I don't like. I don't like them stitch and flip corners.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that's what I'm working on that cake pop now.
Do you use
mhm,
the seam tape?
I have I have two different kinds of seam stuff on the bed of my machine. Plus I drew the lines
Mhm.
because I am better when I draw the lines.
Mhm.
And I
mhm.
think it's just because I have it in my head that I don't like them. And
Yeah. There's something to get used to.
And sometimes it's just a little bit too much. It's like a trend on all the patterns are stitch and flip.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I'd rather do a half square triangle. You know,
yes,
I've seen some people on YouTube. They'll just. I got an imaginary line, and they'll just sew without no lines, no nothing, and make it. That's not me.
well, Mona and I was talking about it last night, and I do not put a line on the back of mine. I just go ahead and sew it. I line it
Yep.
up with my seam tape, and I just
Yeah.
sew it.
I use the seam tape. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I always flip it over to make sure that
Yeah,
there's
I do
coverage.
too.
Because sometimes you get distracted, and it's like, "Oop, where did I sew that line at? It doesn't cover anything."
Check it before you cut it. Yep.
Uh-huh. And I was looking at that cup of love that y'all worked on,
Yep.
and I was thinking, I don't want to do that many flipping stitches on that
There's a
one.
lot. There is a lot.
I didn't think there was going to be that many on the cake pop, but my God,
Yeah.
there
I
is.
didn't have any problem with the cake pop. I really like that pattern. I just want to. There was a lot of white, and I think next time I'm going to change it up.
Yeah,
Too much white.
next time, if there is a next time,
Yeah.
I will choose different colors
Yeah.
because
There's way too
that's
much white in it.
way too much white.
Well, I did mine in peach.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, and it has some light design on the back, so it broke up the peach as well. So it's not so bad if you have another color. And I think Mona's doing hers in that green now,
Green.
which looks
Mm-hmm.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
did you
she was
do the
sewing on that Saturday, and that looked really nice.
Did you do the centers in that, and then did you put like where the star? I call them star legs. Was that in white or is that all in color?
All in color.
Okay.
It is And so don't, because I just finished it up. So I did it.
Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay.
So I did it all in a peach background.
Okay.
And it was some art gallery fabric that I brought from So Yeah. So
Yeah.
I did it all
It
in
needs
that,
more.
and that doesn't look as bad. I
Mhm.
don't think I would have liked it all in white.
Oh, it's way too much white.
I would have had to um put some design in it with some thread on all that white.
Uh-huh.
That's just too much. Thanks, Zaza. That's that K-pop quilt that they are all working on, and I said I would work on it, and I didn't follow the rules. I worked ahead for extra credits. I worked ahead
Yeah.
for extra
We all had
credits.
barely got it cut out, and she was done with it.
You know, I gotta do it when I have time. Yeah, when I say so yeah, because you know it's a secret. So yeah is a secret. In fact, my husband always says, "Are those boys on the screen again? Are those boys on the screen?" Bye, Marie.
Bye, Marie.
Bye.
I
Have a
love
good
how Lisa goes deep voice when she says so yeah.
Yeah. That's a sneaky. You know, I'm sitting there right next to my husband on Saturday nights, and he's watching whatever he's watching because he likes those shoot 'em up cowboy gun shows and you know those cartel shows and stuff like that. I have no interest in that, but I'll sit there because I want to be with my husband and have some quality time while he's watching TV and I'm watching So Yeah Bond Fabric. Going, ooh, I want that. Hey Donnell, how are you?
Who's done, yeah.
They are.
Okay, Robin
And
kids.
they are. And they're almost like a drug. You know, it's like you get into that thing. And if you have an addictive personality and you or a gambling type of personality, oh my gosh, that's why we all go there. It's because it's an addiction. It's like I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to oh, well just one little thing. Just one little I'm just going to watch for a little bit.
That's probably why I don't have any interest in watching them because I don't like to gamble at all. And
I don't either. I don't.
Oh, man, I have a gambling I could no, I should say I could have a gambling addiction because when way back in the day we used to have slots on the military base we lived
Oh
at,
yeah.
and oh my gosh, I think I did quarter slots forever and ever just waiting to hear that bell go off. Ding 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 so I could win a quarter. So it's hey Andrea, how are you? But yeah, it's just one of those things. Yep, casino moment. I could never go to a casino. My because I would play the slots, play every game there is. My husband would probably play cards, poker, and he's not very good at it because he has a tell, but he would lose all our money playing poker, trying to go, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know about these cards."
He tells on himself, huh?
He does. But yeah, so we would lose our money. I would have no fabric money if I ever went to a casino. I would just can't do it.
I've been to a casino, I think, 3 times in the last 25 years. And $20 is my limit because I could have put that towards fabric.
Oh, I'd find a way.
Rulers.
If I went to a casino, it's like I would walk in with $20 and say, dig around my bag and see if I have more and see what's on the debit card. Can I get a little bit more? I don't know when to stop. That's why I don't
Ugh.
gamble. See, you go through $1,000. I just have one of those personalities that can get addicted to things very, very quickly. So thankfully, I have this quilting addiction that I actually produce something and have something at the end. Whereas if you go to a casino more than more times than not, you'll come away with empty pockets, um, a feeling of despair because you knew better. And so, so you got married in Vegas and did not even play the slots. And I just have one of those. I just have one of those addictive personalities that I get addicted to things really, really quickly. Well, see, Mike, I'm not that lucky. I just lose. Hey, Nancy, I just lose all my money. And so I have not been to a casino. I have not played, gambled, or anything in years and years and years and years because I remember getting off work and having to have those rolls of quarters so I could stop by the enlisted club so I could go ahead and play slots before I went home. And way back then, you really couldn't afford I couldn't afford it. And so I was losing grocery money and everything else, and I just had to put a stop to it. So, and that's why I don't drink, and that's why I don't do a lot of things because I would just get hooked on it. So,
Now
can't
it's
do
just
it.
now it's just fabric, right?
Now it's just fabric. Now it's just, and it's a bad addiction. It's an expensive addiction. No quarters anymore. See, that's how long it would have been like, what is it, a dollar slots? I don't even know what it is anymore.
I couldn't tell you.
Gene, I did not even do the raffle this time around. This is the second raffle that I missed. And I think it's because they were selling the raffle tickets way after my bedtime. So I just missed it. But I hope you win. And if it's something that you don't need, you have my address, or I can give you my address. I think the last raffle I did was when they had the sherbet featherweight, the creamsicle
Oh yeah.
featherweight. That was the last raffle I did. And I was really disappointed I didn't win the creamsicle featherweight. Oh, did you see? Do you all follow Lori Holt?
Yes.
Ever? Did you see her new space?
Yes.
She put a video
I
last
did.
night.
Yes. I did.
Did you see her featherweights?
Yes. Up the top.
Yes. Oh, I was so jealous. I was like,
Yeah.
I want that one and that
She's got
one.
several rooms upstairs that she uses. I mean, she's
Yeah,
got a really nice setup.
I didn't realize she moved though.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
I must have missed a video where she was saying
Yeah, I
that
didn't know she moved. But she's got a really nice setup. She's got several rooms.
Mike, if you're talking about Lori Holt, you need to see her
Yeah.
space. She
Yeah.
has that whole top floor, and I think it is so neat the way she has her little sewing station set up now, looking
It's
over
kind
the
of like a
balcony.
balcony, and she can look down into her living room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I want it.
She's got a guest bedroom with a
Mhm.
a bathroom attached, and she's got a couple of cutting tables. So
Yes, she has that fabric room.
yeah,
She's got that one room where
big
it's
closet.
yeah, with all her fabric, and she's like, "Well, I have this." And what now? A lot of her, she must be happy because she used to have a barn that she kept all her fabric lines in and all her featherweights. Because Mr. Honey, what is it, Mr. Honey that she
Mr.
calls him?
Honey. Mm-hmm.
Because Mr. Honey would go and switch out her featherweights from the barn, and now she has it all on display.
All at the
Jess,
top of
how are
the
you?
line.
Denise, did I say good morning? But yeah, oh, I saw all her featherweights, and they were all
Yeah.
so beautiful, and
Yeah.
I was just that's what I want. I don't want a she shed anymore. I want
Yeah.
but
I just
if you
want to
get
move.
yeah, if you get a chance, go watch her video because I mean
Yeah.
you'll just be drooling and it's
Yeah.
like perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
And
It
can you
is.
imagine if it snowed and you can see the snow falling outside and you're over
Mhm.
there in your little cozy nook
Yeah.
and you need fabric and it's like, oh, let me walk into the other room. I only have 3,000 boats of L'Oreal fabric.
I love her fabric. I
Mhm.
got a big fat quarter bundle that I haven't even opened yet of hers.
Mhm. I
I'm like
need to get
Rita. I'm on a whole nother house
There you go.
just for sewing.
She sews both houses.
but now if you go and look at Lori Holtz, I think that would be to me, and that's why she's so creative because I don't
Mhm.
think I would have thought of that. You know, I'm thinking of buying a shed for
Yeah.
outside to expand your
Separate
space,
place. Mhm.
but just the idea of having that loft and
Mhm.
having your space, but still being a part of your family.
Yep.
So, you know,
Just go
Mr.
downstairs when you're home.
Yeah, and Mr. Honey could be sewing and look up and she can just wave at him and they can see each other. And
Mhm.
I just want that. I just need that space. That's what I need. So
That's why I said I want a whole house. I don't want just a she shed anymore.
yeah, Mike, having money must be very nice. I need to just be creative. Well, she's been in the business for years and years and years.
Years.
I mean, she's worked hard to develop her brand. I mean,
Yep. Yeah.
eventually when I move, I get to pick the house. Hello, sewing floor.
Mhm.
Lisa must
She
have
has her,
froze.
huh?
You froze.
Oh, did I? You
You
know,
do a little bit. Yeah.
am I still here?
Yeah,
Still here.
Oh,
you
look
came
who's
back.
coming up. You know, with this heat that we've been having, it has been
Sheila! Oh, my girlfriend! Ha ha ha! You can't tell that I missed her, can you?
She was on Rita's last night.
Yes,
Yes.
and I did a big shout out then too.
Yeah,
Well,
I was on there last night.
Well, I was going to bed. I didn't watch it this morning,
Oh,
Me
the
too.
replay this morning, but I was going to bed and I happened to see you on there and I said, okay, I got to watch that today because it's been a while, but I didn't see Francis.
I didn't either. Has anybody heard from Francis?
Not
I
since,
haven't.
not since the comment she left me where she was saying that she was going to John's sister's funeral or they were cooking for John's sister's funeral
Yeah,
or
that's the last I heard.
so I haven't heard anything. Of course,
Yeah.
he's having therapy, so
Mhm.
and I don't know how that therapy is going.
You hear this?
Is it storming over there?
It's raining like crazy.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
I want to see that quilt behind you. What is
So
that
do
quilt?
I.
That's a door. It's a door.
Oh, it's a door hanger.
That is pretty. That's pretty.
Okay.
But it's on my front door.
I love that block. I love
I
the
do
block.
too. I do too.
Pretty.
This
Yeah, I can hear it
uh,
pouring, pouring rain.
I think it was a kit that Stephanie Stitches put out,
Oh, okay.
like for 4th of July or summer. Now it's thundering out there.
Yeah, I can hear the rain. It's nice and sunny here.
Andrew,
Yeah.
just a place where you could spread out and everything would be around you is really nice. But if you get a chance, even if you don't like Lori Holt, her fabric, you just need to see that space and just the featherweights. It's worth watching the video just to see the featherweights.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
And I've been looking for the featherweights, and I think for another featherweight, and I think the prices keep going up on them.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah,
getting more
they do.
expensive.
Well, you just have to keep hunting and hunting and hunting, you know.
And I think a lot of people are hunting for them because one that
Yeah.
needs to be fixed up is going for $400 or $500,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and you're
People
going to
are
spend.
realizing their value now.
Yeah. And I don't think I'd ever buy one and have it shipped because I've heard too many bad stories.
Especially if they ship with FedEx, they'll just get thrown in your yard.
Yeah.
Although you could go to UPS and UPS will bubble wrap it. They can pack it for you and they will bubble wrap it and track it all the way.
Yeah, they can do that, but there's no guarantee from point A to B
You know.
what's going to happen. I've heard stories of people getting their packages, not necessarily featherweights,
Mhm.
but they would see a footprint
Mhm.
where their package was smashed, where somebody stepped on it.
Mm.
You know, it's just mine have been really good. What packages I've been getting, they're
Mhm.
not bad at all.
They bottom out there unless it's a 222. I see them in Florida a lot that they have them on, and I'm not on Facebook, so I can't find anything from Facebook Marketplace. But I see them on sale a lot in Florida, and
Mhm.
I guess I could drive to Florida and go check it, but you got to be really careful when you meet people to purchase things anymore. Because if they're asking for $500, then they know you've got at least $500 when they meet up with you to purchase it.
But and I never ever would buy a featherweight that I could not plug in and
Mhm.
watch it sew.
Mhm.
I wouldn't just say, "Oh yeah, that looks nice. I'll buy that one." No, I would never do that. I
You
mean,
have a
even the one that I bought from a sewing friend that I met in Tulsa, but she was coming to Oklahoma City because she goes to a certain doctor here, and she didn't want to change. And she
Zaza.
brought it, and we met at a restaurant, and there was an outlet close by, and we plugged it in and sewed on it to show me
Zaza,
it was okay.
Zaza, what does that convert to in American dollars? Yeah, I'm looking for another featherweight. I have mine, and then I have that. Oh, I have one. I don't remember what it is. It's from 1957, but it is so heavy. The one that comes in the case, it is so heavy.
Yeah, the one I was showing last night,
Mhm.
it's a 99, and it was made in 1925,
Mhm.
and it's like in a little wooden case. It is so heavy I can hardly lift it up.
It is. I
It
think
has like a bent wood
yes.
case to it.
Yes, I have one of them, and it is up in the closet, and I have to ask my husband to take it down for me because, it's above my head and it's like 35 pounds or something.
Hmm.
And I think most of it is the weight of that wood case that it comes in. That bottom, it is so heavy.
Oh, mine's not working because the wiring was like real bad,
Uh-huh.
and somebody brought it down from their attic, but I just have it as a conversation piece
Mhm,
because the bent wood part is so pretty.
mhm.
They said it would cost so much to have it repaired, and I'm like, no, I'm not putting that much money. It was like several $100s.
Well, mine
I'm
works.
like, no.
The one that I have, it works, and I need a belt because I tried it out and the belt was frayed, so it worked with the belt, but I took the
Yeah.
belt off and I need to replace the belt, and that one's fine. My featherweight is fine. I probably need to get Terry to fix it for me. Fix it for me. Um, just to kind of clean her up and replace some parts, but she works well. And then my treadle, I need to go ahead and get the belt for my treadle.
Hey, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Was Sharon J the one that you were talking about earlier?
Susan.
No. You were talking about Sharon. Something about getting a package back.
That was Susan Munger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Susan Munger.
I had the S right.
Yeah, it was from.
You were close.
It was Susan.
It was
Munger.
an S.
$255 to $450. So it's about the same. It's about the same price. They're just really, really expensive. And I really wish that I had.
Oh yeah, you hear
I hear
that?
thunder.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get some of that today. I'm
Ooh,
looking
it
forward to
is coming down heavy.
Is it flooding?
Nah.
It's not, because we haven't had rain in days, and I know that when that storm comes through this afternoon, that we'll have some flooding. The ground is just so dry
Yeah.
that it's going to pond for
Well,
a
we
while.
need this like desperately. We need rain.
Sun's starting to come out here.
Yeah, the sun's out here.
But it's like pouring.
Brenda, I think we all have a problem. I think if you quilt, we all have a problem.
Yeah. That's
And
a
you know
good
this,
problem.
yeah, and the sad thing about it is I watch people.
Wow.
I watch people like Sew with Debbie and Joe, and they use all their little scraps
Mhm.
and they make these beautiful things.
Oh
I
no,
look at my
I'm
scraps.
messing with tiny scraps.
Yeah, I look at my scraps and I save them. I look at my scraps and then I turn around and look at my uncut bundles of fabric. I'm like, what do I want to sew with? And I always end up putting my scraps back in a container
Me
and
too.
opening my bundle because it's new, pretty fabric. It's something that, and the scraps is like, seen it, used it a couple times. So people who use their scraps and make these beautiful quilts, I give them a lot of credit because, yeah. Joe, we might have to just send you all our scraps. Just send them all to you.
It's like who's got time for scraps?
Yeah, it's like I used that fabric already. I don't want to see it in my 10th quilt.
Yeah.
I sorted my scraps yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
I have tons of it.
I have boxes of scraps.
So do I.
Because I don't want to throw it away. Now the little pieces I'll stuff in a pillow, a dog pillow or something like that. But
Yeah, see, I keep all mine for applique stuff. I need just one little bitty piece of something. By golly, I got it.
Yeah.
Look, Joe will take all the scraps. Did you see that, Sheila?
No.
Joe, you're going to have to email us. We're just going to send you a whole bunch of scraps. It's like, here, have them all. Have them.
Let's all
Although,
bombard her with scraps.
barter, yeah. Yeah, the scraps. And then I have pieces of fat quarters and stuff that's not really scraps because I might have just used a little bit out of it. And,
Yeah.
but I wasn't too thrilled with the fat quarter to begin with. Hey, Jamie. So they're standing in another bin. And it's like, I'll use it one day. Sherry Rose is working on a postage stamp quilt.
Too small for me.
Yeah,
No.
Too
They
small
just
for
don't-
me.
and they don't grow quick enough.
No.
It's like it takes forever.
No patience for that.
Yeah, and I just so happy. I love watching what people create with scraps and doing the
Mhm.
postage because they're really, really pretty. But
Mm-mm.
I think it would take me a year. And because I'm one of those people that need to finish something before I work on something else, I can't have that many projects. I would never have anything else done but a postage stamp quilt. I would have to find another addiction. How Sassy does her giveaway. She does a fat corner and a bag of scraps. Well, I think Donnell is selling her scraps, and then I think Debbie from Quilt Fact was saying that she's going to do scrap bags too. But I don't have time for all that. I don't have time to be packaging those scraps, and I'm not as productive as Donnell is. I'm not going to be cutting out my squares, and it's like it's going to come all crumpled, and you're going to have to get your own iron now.
But yeah, it takes time to like sit there and cut it. And what do you want to keep? You don't want to keep. What size
Mhm.
do you want? You know.
Mike, she emailed me and she had said that she had been sick because I sent her an email a couple weeks ago asking her if she was okay, and she did email me. And so I think she's on her way to recovery, and I'm glad that Bev is back and being able to speak with people and she's getting healthier.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with Bev?
We hadn't seen her in a long time. She had not been commenting. She was not active on Facebook. And
And
so we
she
were,
was always in everybody's live.
yeah.
Now,
So
is this the gal that's on So Yeah a lot and she was moving from
no,
Florida to Pennsylvania?
no.
Not her.
Bev Akins, you see Bev
Mhm.
Akins all the
Mhm.
time, Beverly Akins. And she's on everybody's. I mean, she's on Becca's, she's on Ian, she's on small channels, big channels. She's really, really
Huh.
supportive, and I just had not seen her commenting anywhere. Um,
Huh.
and so we had been asking several times if anybody had heard from her, and she had been sick at one time, so we were a little concerned. Scrap bags are a big seller. I just don't even have time for that. Next time I get Joe, I'm serious. Next time I'm just gonna ship you a box of scraps. You just need to email me, and then I'll feel like my scraps have a home. They're gonna be used for something, and there will not be guilt for throwing, because I don't want to throw money away. But I also don't want to use my some of
Well,
my
I did make a table runner one time and I
uh-huh,
used, the little mini charms that you can
uh-huh.
get. Those
Mhm.
little, but the thing about them, they're already cut in that size that you need. So I whipped that up in no time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I just don't have time. It's like, do I sit there and cut scraps? Do I make a quilt? Do I sit there and cut scraps? And I want to make a quilt. And I like scraps. Like I'll keep certain pieces. There's certain pieces because I want to do that collage quilting. And so there's certain pieces that I'm keeping to put in a
Yeah.
collage quilt, but some other pieces it's like, you can take or leave. It's
Yeah, some of my scraps I'm keeping that are like certain good lines,
mhm,
like Lori Hode or Corey
mhm,
Yoder or, good
mhm.
modem ones, things like that.
Oh, and Sheila, Joe from Vintage Style by Joe is the person who made the
Yes,
card I sent you that you were
Oh,
giving her credit for.
yes.
I won a packet of cards, and she makes these cute little cards.
Yes.
I'm not that creative, so I
I,
want to make.
I still have it on my little table that I did for 4th of July.
See, I'm gonna send it to you, and then you can just package it up and sell it. I don't even have time to sell it. I have no interest in doing that.
not either.
Yeah. Andrew, you're gonna have to email me too. Email me your address, and I'll send you some scraps. You might even get some ugly fat quarters on there. That was not my choice. That was Soya's choice. They sent it to me, and it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? But so it may be a little bit more than scraps, but it would be good for you to test your patterns on. And it's like, I have jelly rose that I don't know what I'm going to use my jelly rose for.
Oh, Sheila has jelly rolls.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
50 million jelly rose like Sheila. Although I see Mike is catching up with you. He's got some jelly rolls on his shelf.
I have sworn off buying jelly rolls.
I don't really use them. I normally give them away when I do a giveaway. I give away the jelly rolls because I might find them for like $20, which is a good price for jelly rolls, and then just give it away.
No, all mine are a lot more than that.
I can find a sale now. I found layer cakes for $16, $17. And
Mm.
then in fact, Mona was saying that because I do this Amazon affiliate thing, and I found some layer cakes for less than $17, and they were a newer line, and it was less than $17. And she bought one layer cake and went back to buy more, and then they were on sale for 40 because sometimes they misprice them, so you have to get them before they get caught. And it was a newer line, a newer
Mm.
layer cake, and less than
Yeah.
$17, and I bought it. I bought two. I should have bought them all.
Yeah, because aren't they now like 40?
Hmm. Well, and this was just a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
that I got the layer cake, and then I bought another layer cake. It was kind of hold on a second. It was the journal from Jay Wickerfresh,
Uh-huh.
and I bought this one for $16. And I would have posted the link for the affiliate, but there was only two left, and I bought both of them because they were $16.
Yeah. Yeah, I love her line
Yeah,
that
and
she's done.
it was last year's line. It was 2023. So for $16. And then somebody else was selling it and they wanted 42. So
Yeah.
I bought it from sometimes I think they just misprice it when they put it on their page. Yeah, 40 to 40. So one of the things I do, and my husband gets a little mad at me, is that I start going on Amazon at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll go ahead and look for things that are priced really, really low. Because if you go back that afternoon, they'll have caught their error and it
Yeah.
goes up.
I think they're having their some kind of special sales.
Mm-hmm.
The 16th.
Prime Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deb corrected me yesterday. I thought it was the 17th and 18th, and Deb said it was the 16th. I
Yeah.
would have missed out on the sale.
17th.
We went to a quilt shop on Friday and they won $50 for a layer cake.
Yes, Sharon.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were expensive.
Yeah, if you go on Amazon early in the morning, sometimes you can find some really, really good deals until they catch it, and they have to honor their listed price. You know, if you purchase it for a certain price, it doesn't matter. Andrew, you got 50 subs. I'm still waiting for a video. I don't think I've received anything about anything. Just like Mike has like 250, and I haven't seen a video from Mike aside from his tag video. So yeah, but check out Amazon early. Oh, Jamie's doing no buy in July. And
Not easy.
Mike, you must have Mike, I'll tell you what, when you do the great peel off with Donna, you will get a lot of subscribers just off of that, because you'll be there
Yeah.
with Donna and Fallon. You'll get a lot of subscribers, if that means anything to you. You know, I like this little group of people. So plus the more subscribers you get, the more content you feel like you need to put out. And I don't have Rita's energy. I can't be on live 3 or 4 times a day. Just can't do it. It'll be like I'll have a 1 a.m. live, a 3 a.m. live, a 5 a.m. Can't do
Well,
it.
she uses while she's like really like stuck in the kitchen to where she
Yeah.
can't leave the kitchen
Mhm.
because of what cooking and
Or
canning
quilting. Or quilting.
and, you know, all that going on. So she just, you know, uses that time to have YouTube on.
You don't need to be a crazy live dude, Mike. And I swear that the more people you get, the more content you feel like you have to do for them. Which is why I'm giving up Monday nights. Yeah, Mike, you're all over the place. I paid $1,000 from a fellow who lives around the corner from me.
Yeah, she was trying out a sewing machine.
Okay. You don't have a good camera. Well, Andrea, you need to go ahead and make sure you comment on Mona's video, because she posted that she's giving a camera away as part of her ornament thing. So maybe you'll win the grand prize and then you'll get a camera. Yeah, Donnell, it takes a lot to do a live. And back to back like you did, I'm sure you were tired. You had to go out for some ice cream after that. Okay, so Joe and Andrea, make sure you email me so I can get your address, and I'll send you some scraps your way. And
Remember tonight, if anybody's on Rita's Live, it's ice cream night.
I can't eat ice cream at 9 o'clock at
I
night.
can't either. I can't either. It's too late.
Yeah, I can't. I have
Well,
indigestion.
it's like
on my-
it's 8 o'clock here when she's on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 9 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Shoot, 8 o'clock and my head.
Well, I think our rain has stopped. But that was a good amount of rain.
Mike, yeah, it always helps to have a live if somebody's on with you, but I think your demos will be really fun. So just do that. Just do that. The $2 per yard is perfect for basic projects.
Joanne's. She said Joanne's has fabric for $2 a yard. Sounds pretty cheap to me.
Is that online? Because we don't even have a Joann's anymore. They closed down.
We have one.
Oh, there's still one here.
There's still one here.
I don't think anybody shopped at ours, our
Yeah.
Joann. I mean, there were people that shopped there, but our Joann's, you could go in and there was fabric that had crease marks, a faded crease marks, fabric
Yes.
that had been on the shelf for so long,
Yep.
and they never put it on sale. It's like, I don't want to pay $7, $8 for fabric
Same here.
that
Mhm.
had fade marks and I couldn't use a whole yard.
Yeah.
New line of fabric. Oh, I like their Joann's for, what is it, the like cartoon fabric and certain, what do you call it, trademark
Yeah.
trademark fabric.
Like Disney and Mickey Mouse and
Yeah, I like
all
it for treatment.
characters. Yeah.
Lisa, Andrea put her email up. You got to scroll up to find it, though.
I'm sticking mine in the thing, Andrea, which is really easy because it's just my screen name with a Gmail. And can you make sure that's right? Because I always forget a W. I don't even know how to do my own screen name. Type my own name.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna shorten mine to AQG. It's so much easier. Oh yeah, I've had that happen at Walmart where I have bought fabric from them because it was, cute little trademark line. It was really cute, opened it up, and the yardage had an imperfection stuck right in the middle of it. It makes you mad, and you can't open it up and check it. You can't see the quality of it.
There was a lady on Rita's Live last night for the first time, and she was
Mhm.
from Australia, and she was talking how expensive the fabric is in Australia.
Hold on
I
one second.
think all of them overseas, plus Canada. I think all of those are high
Mhm.
priced.
Love you.
Bye, honey.
They're saying bye. He said bye. Did you hear him? It's like bye.
I do that to Haley all the time.
Yeah, licensed fabric. Thank you, Melanie. I couldn't even think about the words. But anyway, I'm getting ready to wrap it up. If I don't catch you guys on a live today, I'm sorry. I'm going to give my Yes, that was my shopping list. My husband went out to go buy ice cream because I'm making him brownies. He was, do you need anything else? He does my my off day shoppings for me.
I might make some brownies this afternoon to go with my ice cream for tonight. That sounds pretty good.
No goodbye kisses. He's too shy. He would have turned red. I mean beet red. Oh no. He would have turned beet red. But I'm just gonna say again that on the Christmas in July, it's not going to be finished, but that is going to be the giveaway for Mona's grand finale. And then there is, I will have a giveaway for my semifinalist that's going to go into the grand finale. So, but you guys are just going to have to put it together yourselves. Like I said earlier, it's not going to ship completed. It is my Triddle gift to you. You get to win a so-called Triddle. It is a Sally Tomato one, though. It's from Rita's. I bought it from Rita's. And it's a Sally Tomato, so.
Yeah.
not quite Legos, but it yeah, we're gonna have brownies. So he went to go buy the ice cream, and I told him I would cook him a nice lunch and just spend the day sitting there
So
watching
what are you gonna cook for lunch?
um steak and baked potatoes.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you grilling the steaks?
Yes.
Yeah, I like them better
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, I think steaks taste better grilled.
I fixed I cooked 2 good sized pork chops last night. I
Mhm.
got out of the freezer. So
Mhm.
I got one left to have for lunch today, and I'll just get some vegetables to go with it.
Well, every year we buy half a heifer, and
Yeah.
we fill the freezer with meat, and we give my daughter some of the meat and stuff. And so we really have to kind of eat up what we have in the freezer because it's almost time to buy another half a heifer.
Yeah.
And I'm actually my husband's looking around for somebody that sells farm chickens, fresh chickens, um,
Hmm.
to freeze because I'm not happy with the quality of chickens in the grocery store right now.
Yeah.
And we can't find anybody that sells pork, locally. And I'm looking for somebody. We used to have a whole bunch of hog farmers here, and we don't have hog farmers. I
Mm.
think about 15 years when they priced out the hog farms and people were just letting their hogs go because it cost more to feed them than they got price per pound and price per hog.
Yeah.
We have hardly any hog farmers around here, so you can't get fresh pork. And what time, Michelle? You got 1 hour. 1 hour. But yeah, I told him I would make him a nice lunch. He deserves it. So he's going to get a nice lunch, and we're just going to sit down and find a movie or two to watch and just hang out since I got to go back to work tomorrow. But however, if y'all want to just give me $1 million, I keep saying, if y'all would just contribute towards the $1 million
Retirement plan.
retirement plan. But anyway, I am getting ready to go, ladies. Is there any last minute things you would like to share? Deb, be on the lookout for Deb's Christmas in July video. Probably closer to the 15th at 11:59 at night, but she'll get it out.
Right. That's right. Mike and I are shooting for that time. We both want to be the last one, I guess.
Yeah, so once it'll be at 11:58 and 11:59. You can watch it on the 16th, but they'll have theirs up by midnight.
So Deb's living on the edge.
Hey, what can I say?
She is. Hey, she's got cameras working.
I got a new camera, but I have to have a different arm to hold it on
Mm-hmm.
because it won't fit on my tripod.
Good night or bye, Annette.
So I got a camera, but it doesn't fit on this. This is for my camera, my phone. So I did a couple.
Do you remember you get the So Sampler box, don't you?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Remember those blue straps that came in the So Sampler box? I think it was like 3 Rick Rack type blue straps that came in the So Sampler box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were Velcro. You can actually Velcro it to make your camera stand, to make your camera stick to it.
Well, I have an arm.
You might
for
give
my
it a try.
mic over here,
What happens?
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting another one that
Mhm.
this camera screws onto,
Yeah,
so that I can get closer to my sewing machine.
mhm. But you can use the strap for that because as it's worthless for the cords. It's really hard with that rickrack for to pull it, but it's good to strap your camera on. And
I never thought of that.
yeah, just in case you want to make your video sometime today and say, "Ooh," just in case, that's just a little tip.
Her and Mona both have been after me to get this done.
Yeah, she goes live at 9, I think. Right? Doesn't Donna go live at 9? So y'all, we are going to wrap it up so that way you can get your coffee, take your little potty breaks, and do whatever you need to do. Walk the dog real quick so you can enjoy Donna. Donna's doing a wonderful job. She's doing a really good job, and you can get out there and continue to support her by
All right,
watching the videos. But I will talk to y'all later. You all have a good one, and I will see you on the chat comment somewhere.
Bye, Dad.
Thanks, Rowena.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Bye.